Hi guys, Flightsco here. In today's video we're at Egret Tours Marina, ready for another settlement build series. Let's get into it. I don't have a concrete plan for this place yet, but I do have the rebuild collection installed, which will let me fix up the structures as I need to. But first, let's keep it simple, with a welcome sign. So this is what I've come up with so far. It's nothing fancy, but the lettering was a rather painful experience. I made the frame using defensive walls from CBC and a very large quarry railing. This will change over time. My plan is to use some more of these defensive walls around the settlement, maybe have them a bit broken down and mashed together with junk walls so it looks like they've been repaired over time. Next, I want to put a guard station or checkpoint area somewhere around here. While I was building this, I did struggle with the textures and the overall shape of the building, but I've cobbled together various materials to create a solid structure. Gonna add some additional bits. As you can see, I'm currently missing half of the building. This is now coming together really quite well. It's got a lot of texture to it, and the walls from Kuratav, they're the Fallout 76 style walls. Really helps with the look of the place. Made some railings across the top, and this whole front face is all just pieced together with various bits of scrap. Gonna add an additional floor to the top. There we go, that's looking really nice now. So we've got our little check-in area on the bottom, and then if we come around and wind ourselves around here, we've got a little area where people can look out from this floor. There's also a little nest here. I'm gonna remove that because that is quite a deterrent for a lookout post. So what I'm gonna do is gonna add some finishing touches to this little building. It will get decorated later on, but for now I'm just gonna jump back into building and give it some finishing touches. And that's just about perfect, I'd say. Added a bit of frame to the build, so it's still cobbled together, but it actually has a bit more structural support. And it also has a name, the Watchtower. Those letters were a pain put together, but on the other side we've got the stuff from Curatab, very effective little guards up here, and something that not many people will notice or care about. The sign is actually properly held up with these, I think they're gear parts, but it looks as though the sign is actually dangling rather than just being attached directly to the wood. And if you want to see more tiny details like that, why not subscribe to the channel? It really does help me out a lot. Next up, we're going to get a bit creative with some fuel production. We're going to make a corn farm so we can make some bioethanol fuel. That's just going to go right here. When I started building the farm, I thought actually I want to put a actual suitable tanker in place. So we do have this little structure here to house the fuel tank, and it does mean it is protected from all directions except obviously this side that we will use. And now I will start our little corn farm just here. There's our little corn farm. It's using the fancy snappable corn from vanilla extensions with sandbags to make it look as though it's properly enclosed, but gives us plenty of corn to use to produce the ethanol. And got a little platform on the side here for people just to be able to put their tools and stuff, so I'll be adding stuff around here. Next up, I want to build a small workshop for them to actually process the corn. think that's going to do it for the structure of this. Like, it's a decent size, and get in just here. I just remove one of the barriers that I had already put up. For the inside here, I just want to throw in a couple of barrels and some crates, as well as some chemistry workbenches, just to kind of make our little workshop. This is our basic workshop. So, used a cement mixer as the mill. I have no idea if it would manage to change corn and grind it down into flour, but it serves its purpose really. Then we cook the flour, and then it gets liquefied, and then put into these barrels for fermentation. And I need to kind of finish off the process of getting the barrels out and off to where they need to be. I think that's the sort of process to do it. I'm not 100% sure. I did just Google it, and that's what it said. So let me just finish up some decorations, and I'll be back with the tour. As always with my videos, the parts of the build are subject to change. So one of the things we will be changing is the light setup on this welcome sign, but also there will be additional decorations added throughout the series. So I needed some power, so I just threw in a large generator and locked it all away with some security fencing. And then if we come in here, the watchtower is decently furnished. Got a little place for people to sit and wait. Probably just have the guards hanging out here when they're not too busy. We've got a desk that some guy can sit at, watching over our very modest cell here, just in case there is any troublemakers. And then got another desk here. And this guy is just making sure that people are accounted for, anyone that comes into the settlement, things like that. We'll just pop upstairs, go around here, and around again, all the way around. And we'll go into here. Decided to make this into a living area for the guards. So it's nothing fancy, it's just a couple of beds in there with a sofa and a bit of storage. Make sure they're not late for their shift. Then we've got a little lookout post out here. Gives you a good view of the entrance. And then the real firepower is on the top floor. So we've got plenty of guns and ammo up here. It's just about every surface has something that could probably kill you on it. But you also get a great view of the rest of the settlement and the surrounding area as well. So you can see right up to the train tracks up there. And if anyone is causing a lot of bother, we do have some missiles and some very big guns. I'm going to come across to our fuel production area now. Obviously this settlement will get walled in eventually, but the idea is people can pull up their vehicles, refuel, no problem at all, charge them a couple of caps, and then we have our little corn farm to produce the bioethanol. We'll just take it from here into this little workshop and grind it up, cook it, liquefy it, ferment it, and then get it out and make it usable. that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.